Well, it has been a minute since I've done one of these, huh? Feels kind of strange, but kind of good at the same time. It's been a minute since I've had to get the old microphone out and stuff, but that's besides the point. Feels good to have my voice back again. Yeah, so today this is a fan art, I guess, if you want to call it that, of Dream and Drista. And if you are unfamiliar of who Drista is, she is Dream's like actual real life sister. She made an appearance on the Dream SMP server that he has with like Tommy in it and Technoblade. If you're not familiar with any of those people, it doesn't really matter, but she like joined a call with Dream and Tommy in it on the server, and people have been freaking out. The whole Dream fan base has been freaking out pretty much. But yeah, so this is Dream and his sister, just kind of like, I don't really know why I decided to do this, but everybody else has been doing fan art and stuff of Drista, so I just decided to hop on that train, I guess. I guess the next stop is Among Us, maybe, I don't know. I don't know what I'd do for that, but I guess I can figure something out if you guys are interested. But yeah, so I wasn't really sure how I wanted to do this at first, and really I wasn't even sure I was going to do it, but then I just kind of like thought about it and I was like, well, might as well give it a try. And so I looked up I kind of had a basic idea of how everybody else has done Drista, and so that was kind of inspiration for me, but I did look up kind of like other people's fan art, and pretty much the way everybody else does it is they basically just draw like Dream but with like a female like body style, I guess, if you want to say that, female proportions and things, and so that's kind of what I did. So I did make a few changes though. Most people I've noticed have pretty much just kept everything the same. They've kept the smiley face mask the same, the clothing the same, but it's a female instead of a male. But I wanted to kind of reinforce, because they're wearing hoodies, and hoodies are really like saggy and big, and you know, I feel like you know what I'm talking about. It's really hard to like notice like proportions within like a hoodie. So I wanted to kind of reinforce the fact that Drista was a girl and Dream was a boy. So with the smiley face mask, I did kind of like the eyeliner thing. I don't know much about that kind of stuff, but you'll notice that the eyes on Drista's mask have a different shape. I gave her boots like heels, and I guess I feel like that kind of reiterates the whole feeling that, you know, it's Dream and then Drista, and obviously she's got the hair going like from inside her hood. But yeah, so that is kind of what I did for that. And funny story about creating this Speedpaint. Obviously I'm using my iPad to like draw on it, but when I was screen recording the footage, I had to do it in two parts because I kind of took a little bit of a break in between doing parts of it, and so I basically had all of the base colors down, no like detail or anything, and then I stopped, came back to it later, and hit the screen record button, or at least I thought I did, for, you know, kind of like the second part, and I finished the entire rest of it, which took about an hour, or maybe a little bit more than that, but and I went to stop screen recording, and it had never been recording in the first place. So that was like, that had happened to me previously in the week, and that was just like, I started freaking out a little bit. I was like, what am I gonna do? And so I went to bed, because it was like kind of late at night, but I went to bed and I woke up in the morning and I was like, well, I guess I'm gonna have to, if I want to make this good and just like not end it like abruptly, like just weirdly in the middle of something, in the middle of doing the base color, I'm gonna have to do, I had to delete all of the layers besides the base colors, and so and just redo it, and so it took me way less time to do all the layers after the base colors because I already knew pretty much what I was doing. But yeah, it was not what I would have preferred to do, but obviously I had to do it, otherwise this video would not be as good of quality, and it wouldn't have been as entertaining to watch. And I think literally you just saw that I didn't have any color for the pants in, and then I all of a sudden did, and yeah, that's what that was. I did the color for the pants, and I didn't delete that one, but it's still, it was just me coloring in some gray pants. And yeah, so I wanted to try out a few new things on this one as well, and here you saw me like adding in some darker colors around the clothing and Drista's hair here, and that's to add a little bit of a little bit more contrast and kind of I don't really know how to describe it, but I feel like it makes it look a lot better than it would with just like plain colors. And obviously I do add the shading in later, but adding that darker color in kind of gives a more 3D feel. I think that's what I was looking for. Makes it feel a little bit more more realistic, more grounded in reality. And obviously I wasn't going for realism here, but yeah, it just kind of reinforces the fact that these are indeed supposed to be 3D and not 2D. But yeah, so one of my favorite things about doing this was Drista herself, because obviously she's got that kind of weird like crazy pose going on, and she's kind of squatting a little bit, and I think it's just really funny and entertaining to look at. And then you've got Dream looking at her like, what are you doing? And that's kind of what I got from the kind of commentary that was going on the actual like part of the video where she came into the call, because she was just kind of like she was pretty much the comedic person, the most comedic person in that call, from what I could make out. And so yeah, it was pretty entertaining to watch, and this was a very entertaining speed paint to do. I really like drawing Dream personally. I don't know, he's just a really fun character to do, because like the hoodie, and he's got all this combat gear and stuff. But overall I really enjoyed this, and I really like how it came out. I personally think that this is one of my favorite drawings, just because of the way that I did the colors and stuff, with the adding in the darker colors and things in there on top of the base colors, and that obviously, like I said, gives it a little bit more of a 3D feel, and I feel like that was pretty good idea. But yeah, I think we're almost done here, and I really hope you guys did enjoy this, watching this speed paint. It was really fun to do, like I said. But yeah, go subscribe to Dream. I don't think Drista has a channel, but I think she should. I think people would enjoy watching her do whatever. But yeah, be sure to go subscribe to Dream, and yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I'll see you in like 2 seconds. And there you have it, people. Yeah, so it's over here like it normally is. And yeah, I really, like I said in the speed paint portion, I very much enjoyed doing this one. I think it turned out really good, and I just enjoyed the drawing process, the sketching process, and everything. Overall, I think it took me about maybe 2 hours, maybe an hour and 45 minutes or so. I don't really know, but yeah, obviously that setback of having the recording not take, that was a little bit of a time suck, but yeah, overall I'm really pleased with the end result of this, and I really hope you guys are too, because this was a very interesting one to do. Please leave any suggestions that you have for me to do. I did have a suggestion to do a dragon versus dragon, and I don't know why I've never thought to do that on the channel, but I probably will. I'll probably be doing that soon. And yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. So subscribe if you haven't, leave a like on the video if you liked it, a dislike if you didn't, and I will see you all in the next one. Peace.